immeasurably.
I don't know who you are.
You don't.
Just say what?
What is that?
Ugh.
Squishy one, but you heard me, right? Just say what? Rich tits always try for more than they deserve.
Blah, blah, blah. Obey me. Arrow in my face. So, you followed the notes well enough. Glad to see you're kind of plain, really. All that talk, and then you're just a person. I mean, it's all good, isn't it? The important thing is you glow. You're the herald thingy.
Some believe I'm the Herald of Andraste. But who are you? And what's this about?
No idea. I don't know this idiot from Manners. My people just said the Inquisition should look at him.
Your people? Elves?
No. People. Name's Sarah. This is cover. Get round it. For the reinforcements. Don't worry. Someone tipped me their equipment shed. They've got no breaches.
Bunch of nutters.
Friends really came through with that tip. No breaches. So, Herald of Andraste. You're a strange one. I'd like to join.
How about we get to know each other first? You know, names and such.
One name. No, wait, two. Well, it's like this. I sent you a note to look for hidden stuff by my friends. The Friends of Red Jenny. That's me. Well, I'm one. So is a fence in Montfort, some woman in Kirkwall. There were 3 in Starkhaven, brothers or something. It's just a name, yeah? It lets little people, friends, be part of something while they stick it to nobles they hate. So here, in your face, I'm Sarah. The Friends of Red Jenny are sort of out there. I used them to help you. Plus arrows.
The Inquisition has spies already. Can you add to these professionals?
Here's how it is. You important people are up here, shoving your cods around. Blah, blah, I'll crush you. Ooh, crush you. Then you've got cloaks and spy kings, like this tit. Or was he one of the little knives, all serious with his little knife? All those secrets, and what gave him up? Some houseboy who don't know shite, but knows a bad person when he sees one. So no, I'm not knifey shiv dark, all hidden. But if you don't listen down here too, you risk your breeches. Like those guards, I stole their... Look, do you need people or not? I want to get everything back to normal. Like you.
So who are your Friends of Red?
Oh, it's not hard to understand if you're not trying to waste your day on it. Someone little always hates someone big. And unless you don't eat, sleep, or piss, doesn't always work out, but a lot of people hated this guy. Someone got a laugh, and someone has to have explained to them that free help is good.
All right, Sarah.
Yes! Getting good before you're too big to like. That'll keep your breeches where they should be. Plus extra breeches because I have all these... You have merchants who buy that piss, yeah? Anyway, Haven. See you there, Herald.
Lord Trevelyan of Ostwick, representing the Inquisition.
A pleasure, sir. We so rarely have a chance to meet anyone new. It is always the same crowd at these parties. So you must be a guest of Madame de Fer, or are you here for Duc Bastien?
Are you here on business? I have heard the most curious tales of you. I cannot imagine half of them are true.
Some of those storytellers may have gotten carried away.
But only for the best effect. The Inquisition is a ripe subject for wild tales.
The Inquisition. What a lot of pig shit. Washed-up sisters and crazed seekers. Everyone knows it's just an excuse for a bunch of political outcasts to grab power.
That's not true. I'm just...
Of course you are. I'm sure your army is... We know what your Inquisition. If you were a man of honor.
My dear Marquis, how unkind of you to use such language in my house to my guests. You know such rudeness is intolerable.
Madame Vivienne, I humbly beg your pardon.
You should. Whatever am I going to do with you, my dear? My lord, you're the wounded party in this unfortunate affair. What would you have me do with this foolish, foolish man?
I think the Marquis has seen the error of his ways.
By the grace of Andraste, you have your life, my dear. Do be more careful with it. I'm delighted you could attend this little gathering. I've so wanted to meet you. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Vivienne, first Enchanter of Montsimard and Enchantress to the Imperial Court.
Charmed, Lady Vivienne.
Ah, but I didn't invite you to the chateau. With divine Justinia dead, only the Inquisition might restore sanity and order. As the leader of the last loyal mages of Thedas, I feel it only right that I lend my assistance to your cause.
Is your interest in the Inquisition Madame de Fer, or is it more personal?
Aren't you charming? It's professional, of course.
What exactly can you...
I am well versed in the politics of the Orlesian Empire. I have all the resources, and I'm a mage of no small talent. Will that do?
The Inquisition will be happy to have you.
Great things are beginning, my...
Yes? That's all for now. Another time.
Greetings.
That's enough for now.
Another time, then.
So, this is it, huh? Oh, no, it's fine, yeah? It's just, I thought it'd be bigger. Hear that? I meant the stronghold, but it sounded like... Well, it's funny, right? Anyway, stopping wars should earn more sovereigns than this. Need things back to normal for coins to be flowing again. Another reason the Templars and mages need to be sat down.
The Templars and the mages. Most people pick a side.
Most people are stupid.
But where do you stand on the war?
In the middle, with everyone, not a Trevelyan, or whatever. You know what I hear about mages? Nothing, until one goes all demony. Know what I hear about Templars? Nothing. They're too busy to look up where the real questions are.
That's why we're here. To help guide everyone.
The religious ones tell you that. That's important, right? But don't make... Seems like believing too hard is what got everyone here. And here is stupid, and smells of horse. Really? What everyone needs is to get... Sound good to you, all chosen Lord Herald?
I think I'll enjoy having you around, Sarah. I hope you'll feel the same.
Not even. Get to work, Herald. I'm gonna go... Chasing the Lord Seeker, I hear. Anyone who thinks they need Lord in front of the name, that bet he's got a portrait taller than he is. That's your first clue to a total arse. Fact.
Is the Inquisition what you thought?
Calling an Inquisition is a bit much, isn't it? Fair question for me as well, as at least I'm used to that.
You apparently have a lot.
It's not mine, right? Everyone who wants to shove it to nobles who hide behind gold and silk. And hats, I guess.
Where are the people you...
If I knew, there wouldn't be much... Look, unless your baddies are rocks or trees, they have people they... Yeah, I know. Wipers, right? You better believe them. Well, anyway. The little people will be there when you need them. In a million little ways.
Seems like there's no way the people who...
Don't need to. Maybe some ask for a target, a note like. But I did something and something happened. Probably not Herald. Anyway, sometimes I don't even do anything and people think I did. Free payday. And free blame right. But whatever.
Nope.
Doesn't have to. Take it or don't. Imagine you're looting random crates if you like. You seem to find that satisfying, you know?
Are you just about...
Well, it's a weave. I grease a ballroom, so a wyvern chasing Git has to hunt sprained. Strangely, handmaids, his heirlooms pay off someone else. Pish, pish, pish. A lot of people eventually get help or a laugh. Or maybe someone dead, if they deserve it.
I'm glad I met you before someone...
You're no hateful ass so far. Anyway, assassin. No fun, that lot. They might plot. Plus, I'm shy at singing.
Is Red Jenny real? Or was she all...
Dunno. Not if it works. I mean, red is scary because... blood. And Jenny is... And besides, it's easy. Nobles want a bogeyman. Numbers, right? It don't have to be so complicated.
Doesn't this mean people think you're guilty of more than you had...
Suppose.
Shouldn't it?
Important people kill over imagined insults. I've made more than enough real ones. Chasing mages, that's a Templar's job. A big armored pistol. Not too late to go find some. Or stay home.
Tell me about yourself.
What about me?
How about the basics? Where are you from?
Ferelden?
I got that from the accent. Where in Ferelden?
All over? Okay, fine. Denerim for a bit. South, north, wherever I want.
Oh, you're from wherever. I'm from north wherever.
What?
North wherever. Oh, we had fun on street and or in local tavern.
Oh, hardy ha. Oh, funny you. It's complicated. I don't like complicated. Let's leave it at that. Maybe.
You're not like most of the elves.
Thanks, right? Or was that an insult? Like that's soulless, right? Never be as good as we were. Well, who's we? I'm just fine.
I think there's more to it than that.
Hey, someone wants to be angry about old debts, be angry. Be a terror that never lets in. But if you're digging it up so you can wear it, that's just weird. I mean, the Dalish don't really know. They have stories. It's all fancy dress, not history.
You're skilled.
No one.
That seems unlikely.
What? I picked it up here and there. Mostly it just makes sense. It's not like that for you.
Oh, certainly. Not a day's effort for the
Well, it's not like that. It takes work. Not like Cullen and his pets. I mean, you miss, then you don't. Is it that hard to see when...
Is it an elf thing?
Most I know couldn't find an arrow. Right. Maybe I just make it look easy and shite company. Where would I find one in alleyways, anyway?
We'll talk.
If you say.
All men are the work of our Maker's hands, from the lowest slaves to the highest kings.
Greetings, Herald of Andraste.
Go in peace. Herald of Andraste.
It's good you've returned. We heard of your encounter.
You heard?
My agents in the city sent word ahead, of course.
It's a shame the Templars have abandoned their senses, as well as the capital.
We had to do something, and now we have an opportunity.
Yes, and we have the opening we need to approach the Templars and the mages.
Do we? Lord Seeker Lucius is not the man I remember.
True, he has taken the orders somewhere, but to do what? My reports have been very odd.
We must look into it. I'm certain not everyone in the Order will support the Lord Seeker.
Or the Herald could simply go to meet the mages in Redcliffe instead.
You think the Mage Rebellion is more united? It could be 10 times worse.
Or you could stop bickering and make a decision.
I agree.
We shouldn't discount Redcliffe. The mages may be worth the risk.
They are powerful, Ambassador, but more desperate than you realize.
After the Divine's death, they're probably scrambling for allies.
If some among the rebel mages were responsible for what happened at the Conclave.
The same could be said about the Templars.
True enough. Right now, I'm not certain we have enough influence to approach the Order safely.
Then the Inquisition needs agents in more places. That's something you can help with.
In the meantime, we should consider other options. There is one other matter. Several months ago, the Grey Wardens of Ferelden vanished. I sent word to those in Orlais, but they have also disappeared. Ordinarily, I wouldn't even consider the idea they're involved in all this, but the timing is curious.
So you're telling me this because...
The others have disregarded my suspicion, but I cannot ignore it. 2 days ago, my agents in the hinterlands heard news of a Grey Warden by the name of Blackwall. If you have the opportunity, please seek him out. Perhaps he can put my mind at ease.
And if he can't?
Then there may be more going on than we thought.
I met an elven mage earlier. Solus, I believe he was called. I admit I was surprised. I didn't expect to find mages among the Inquisition. Tell me, why were you at the Divine Conclave?
The war benefits no one. It must end, and order must be...
If only the rebels saw things. Justinia's death has shattered. If it is not restored quickly, mages, Templars, innocent people of all kinds now look to the Inquisition to decide their fate.
I'm not deciding anything.
Actions have consequences, my dear. Do not imagine. For almost 1,000 years, the world... And now many believe you are the agent of his will. Whatever the truth is, that belief gives you power.
Nobody should claim to know the will of the Maker.
Perhaps nobody should. But if no one leads the way, many will... I've stolen enough of your time, my dear. Yes?
I'd like to know more about you, Madame Vivienne.
Whatever would you like to know?
Your accents...
I am from the Circle, my dear. But if you must know, I was born in Wyke. I was sent to the Ostwick Circle, but I transferred to Monsignor while still an apprentice.
I'm curious how a...
Nobody winds up at court, my dear. I caught the eye of Duke Bastien de Ghislaine, an advantageous... When the position of Enchanter to the Imperial Court became vacant, I was able to secure it.
You're married to...
Of course not, my... Marriage is the business of alliance and inheritance. I'm Bastien's mistress.
And what does the Duchess...
We got along quite well. Duchess Nicoline and I used to host musical salons. She passed away from a fever a few years ago, the poor dear.
What duties does...
I am tasked with... Most of my predecessors restricted this to lighting lamps. In such troubled times as these, however, I provide political advice to Her Majesty on the subject of the Mage Rebellion.
Do you think that you and I might, someday...
How very sweet of you to ask, but no.
I greet you.
Apothecary Adon wanted to know when you might be able to provide the materials he needs.
I asked Adon not to rush us. Demon essence is dangerous.
Sorry.
Greetings.
No, it's fine. Just
Tell him we'll have it
What do
for
the
him
people
as
make
soon
of
as
us?
we can.
Despite our fame, we're low on steadfast allies. We must aim...
Any visiting dignitaries are...
Sir Griffith of Denerim, a most... He's defeated Darkspawn. Just don't ask him a...
You've brought back some fascinating things. We're putting them to good use.
O Maker, hear my cry. Seat me by your side in death. Make me one within your glory, and let the world once more see your favor.
Excuse me. I've got a message for the Inquisition, but I'm having a hard time getting anyone to talk to me.
Who are you, soldier?
Cremisius Aclasi with the Bull's Chargers Mercenary Company. We mostly work out of Orlais and... We've got word of some Tevinter mercenaries gathering out on the... My company commander, Iron Bull, offers the information. If you'd like to see what the Bull's Chargers can do for the Inquisition, meet us there and watch us work.
I look forward to meeting.
We're the best you'll find. Come to the Storm Coast.
Too many wounded. Not enough action.
Start tearing on ship.
Good day to you. Tell Master Thren the new blade should be ready as soon as our recruits have learned. you need something, looks fine. That'll do. Another.
Travel safely.
Master Thread says you won't have more until next week.
serve you well.
Find anything we need, let me know. I'm used to delivering children and helping old men through the winter.
My scouts are posted on the ridges in case there's any trouble. Let's see what we have.
At your service.
To work?
Divine there and there. No... Remember how to carry your shields. You're not hiding, you're holding. Otherwise, it's useless.
Blackwall. Warden Blackwall.
You're not... How do you know my name? Who said... Ah! That's it. Help or get out. We're dealing with these idiots first. Conscripts, here they come! Hold the wall there! Make them come to me! You're dead, bastard! I wasn't here to fight. Stop and think. Too late for the... Sorry, bastards. Good work, conscripts. Even if this shouldn't have happened, they could have... Well, thieves are made, not born. Take back what they stole. Go back to your families. You saved yourselves. You're no farmer. Why do you know my name? Who are you?
I'm here investigating Grey Wardens for the Inquisition. We're seeing if their disappearance has anything to do with the murder of the Divine.
Maker's balls. The Wardens and the Divine. That can't... No, you're asking so you don't really know. First off, I didn't know they disappeared. But we do that, right? No more blight, job done. Wardens are the first thing forgotten. But one thing I'll tell you, no Warden killed the Divine. Our purpose isn't political.
Not here to accuse, not yet. I just need information. I've only found you. Where are the rest?
I haven't seen any Wardens for months. I travel alone, recruiting. Not much interest because the Archdemon is a decade dead, and no need to conscript because there's no blight coming. Treaties give Wardens the right to take what we need, who we need. These idiots forced this fight, so I conscripted their victims. They had to do what I said, so I told them to stand. Next time, they won't need me. Grey Wardens can inspire. Make you better than you think you are.
Do you have any idea where the other Wardens could have gone?
Maybe they returned to our stronghold at Weishaupt. That's in the Anderfels, a long way north. I don't really know. Can't imagine why they'd all disappear at once, let alone where they'd disappear to.
Why haven't you gone missing like the rest of them?
Well, maybe I was going to. Or maybe there's a new directive, but a runner got lost or something. My job was to recruit on my own. Plan to stay that way for months. Years.
I wasn't aware Grey Wardens could take whatever they want.
It's complicated. If there's a blight, everyone has to help the effort to fight it. The treaties are ancient. Outside of blights, it's as binding as a clever tongue can make it.
It's been a pleasure, Warden Blackwall, but this didn't help at all.
Inquisition. Agent, did you say? Hold a moment. The Divine is dead and the sky is torn. Events like these, thinking we're absent is almost as bad as thinking we're involved. If you're trying to put things right, maybe you need a Warden. Maybe you need me.
The Inquisition needs all the support it can get. But what can one Grey Warden do?
Save the fucking world if pressed. Look, maybe fighting demons from the sky isn't something I'm practiced at. But show me someone who is. And like I said, there are treaties. Maybe this isn't a blight, but it's bloody well a disaster. Some will honor them. Being a Warden means something to a lot of people.
Warden Blackwall, the Inquisition accepts your offer.
Good to hear. We both need to know what's going on. And perhaps I've been keeping to myself for too long. This Warden walks with the Inquisition.